On Sunday, March 30th, 2025, at Multimedia University in Kenya, Sylvia Kamunto was in her dorm room doing laundry. Her roommate had left earlier to attend church, leaving Sylvia alone. Around 1 p.m., her ex-boyfriend arrived. The two had experienced significant issues in their relationship, which had ultimately led to a breakup. He had come that day hoping to reconcile, but Sylvia rejected the idea, having already moved on. During the exchange, an argument escalated into a physical confrontation, and tragically, that would be the last time Sylvia was seen alive. Sylvia Kamunto, a 19-year-old first-year student, was known for her cheerful nature and dedication to her studies. But after the altercation with her ex-boyfriend, she mysteriously disappeared. Concerned, her mother reported her missing, prompting an investigation into her sudden disappearance. Then, on the night of April 2nd, 2025, a foul smell led authorities to a water tank located within the university compound. Inside, they made a grim discovery: the decomposing body of a female. The remains were soon identified as Sylvia Kamunto. A post-mortem examination later confirmed that she had been strangled to death. Sylvia's promising life came to a brutal and heartbreaking end. Who was responsible for such a cruel act? This is the story of Sylvia Kamunto. Sylvia Kamunto, born in 2006, was the daughter of Teresia Ayai. Raised by her mother, who worked at a grocery store, Sylvia grew up in a modest household. Despite the challenges, she excelled academically, beginning her education at Hope Primary School and later scoring 455 marks in her KCPE exams. She proceeded to her rural home for secondary school, where she earned an impressive A grade in the KCSE exams. Sylvia was known for her cheerful personality and diligence. She had aspirations of supporting her family in the future. After high school, she enrolled at Multimedia University as a first-year student pursuing a course in communication and computer science. While at the university, she met Philip Eric Mutinda, a 20-year-old first-year student studying electrical engineering. The two began a relationship, which eventually soured due to recurring disagreements. On Sunday, March 30th, 2025, Sylvia's roommate went to church, leaving Sylvia alone in their dorm room, Block B, Room 90. Around 1 p.m., Eric visited Sylvia, attempting to mend their broken relationship. Sylvia, however, refused to reconcile. An argument escalated into a physical altercation, and that encounter marked the last time Sylvia was seen alive. Later, Sylvia's mother sent her some upkeep money through a church elder's phone. When she tried to confirm if Sylvia received the money, her calls went unanswered. Alarmed, Teresia traveled to the university, only to be told that her daughter was missing. On April 1st, 2025, Teresia filed a missing person report at Langata Police Station. The police launched an investigation, tracking Sylvia's phone. The signal last placed her within the university grounds, but the phone was switched off around 10 p.m. on the day she disappeared. The university and police teamed up to search the campus. On Wednesday night, April 2, 3 days after Sylvia's disappearance, a strong smell from Block E raised suspicions. By the following afternoon, the source was traced to a rooftop water tank on one of the hostels. Inside, the search team found a decomposing female body. The tank had been sealed with wire and weighed down with a stone, likely to suppress the smell. It took authorities 2 hours to retrieve the body, which was identified as Sylvia's. Her body was taken to the city mortuary for a post-mortem examination conducted by government pathologist Dr. Johansen Odwar. The autopsy results, which was released, revealed that Sylvia died from strangulation. She also sustained head and limb injuries caused by blunt force trauma. Dr. Odwar noted signs of struggle, indicating that Sylvia fought back against her attacker. Meanwhile, on March 28th, Citizen TV aired the story. While watching the coverage, Eric Mutinda confessed the murder to his family. He had returned home at the time. In shock, his parents escorted him to Sultan Hamoud police station, where he turned himself in. Eric later gave a full confession to detectives. He recounted that he had visited his sister, Miriam Waweru, in Kasarani, where he stayed until Sunday and planned a trip to Ololua. Miriam gave him rice to deliver to a relative. Later, he met a female friend at Kencom in Nairobi before heading to Multimedia University. He arrived around noon and spent time with his roommates before borrowing a chest bag for his planned trip. Eric went to Sylvia's room to pick up the bag and found her doing laundry. He attempted to reconcile with her again, but she refused. The situation escalated quickly. He claimed she provoked him, which led to him pushing her against the wall and bed. In a fit of rage, he strangled her using a hoodie's rope, also causing head injuries from the impact with the wall. After killing her, he placed her body into a suitcase, took it to his room, and covered it with a blanket. He went for a walk and returned about 40 minutes later. Disturbingly, he went about the rest of his day as if nothing had happened. That night, he again placed the body in the suitcase and slept. Early on March 31st, at around 4 a.m., he moved Sylvia's body to the water tank. Eric removed Sylvia's SIM card and disposed of it on the university grounds, but kept her phone. Shockingly, he later donated the phone to Jesus is Alive Ministry Church in Nairobi's CBD. Following his confession, Eric was arrested and held at Capitol Hill Police Station pending investigations, with his custody extended until April 28th to give the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, time to complete their work. Investigators later recovered Sylvia's phone. During the investigation, witnesses revealed that Eric had been seen struggling with a suitcase, allegedly Sylvia's, as he moved it from her third-floor room to his own room, Block E, room 301. His roommate mentioned noticing the suitcase in their room, but it was missing the next morning. Human rights organizations have since called for a swift and thorough investigation. The hope remains that justice will be served, bringing closure to Sylvia's grieving family. Her burial is scheduled to take place in Kiamakoma Village, Kisii County. May her soul rest in peace. This tragic story of Sylvia Kamunto teaches several important lessons. 1. The importance of recognizing toxic relationships. Sylvia and Eric had a troubled relationship, marked by conflict and ultimately violence. It highlights the importance of identifying unhealthy dynamics early and walking away safely. 2. The need for conflict resolution skills. The inability to manage emotions and resolve differences peacefully can lead to tragic outcomes. Teaching young people emotional intelligence and conflict resolution is crucial. 3. Warning signs should never be ignored. If someone shows possessiveness, aggression, or doesn't respect boundaries after a breakup, it could be a red flag. Friends and loved ones should take such concerns seriously. 4. Safety in living spaces. Campuses and residential institutions should have stronger security measures, including better surveillance, check-ins for visitors, and faster response systems when someone goes missing. 5. Mental health awareness. Eric's violent actions raise concerns about emotional instability. This stresses the need for mental health education, resources, and counseling, especially in academic institutions. 6. Timely reporting can save lives. Sylvia's mother acted quickly when she couldn't reach her daughter, which helped launch the investigation. Prompt action can make a critical difference in missing persons cases. 7. Justice and accountability matter. Pursuing justice for victims sends a strong message that violence, especially gender-based violence, will not be tolerated. 8. Community and institutional responsibility. Schools, police, and society at large share a duty to protect individuals, especially vulnerable students, and create systems where they can seek help without fear or delay. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe.